Excuse me, do you know where the...
Josh, why don't you just ask your phone?
Ask my phone? Hello?
Hello, Josh. Robots are everywhere. They're in our phones, in our computers, in our brains, pretending to be smart with all of their artificial intelligence. Now, South Africa's second favourite son, Elon Musk, reckons that robots will eventually replace humans. And he isn't artificially intelligent, he's officially intelligent. He says that when it comes to AI, we are summoning the demon. I mean, as if robots taking over the world wasn't bad enough. Robots can't replace us, can they? Let's investigate.
I wasn't the brightest kid, believe it or not, but I used to sit next to a really intelligent kid. So he was officially intelligent, and then I used to copy his work, so I became artificially intelligent. And then that's kind of as far as I've got to with it. Is that right?
Not quite.
Have you ever met a robot?
Yeah,
What did it do for a living?
with my phone.
Did it replace the person that used to do that job?
No, it was a phone.
If there was a fight between a robot and a person, do you reckon the person would win?
No.
Demons and the devil, because I'm Christian,
Yeah.
and they could take over the robot. And then you think that the robots are alive, but they're not alive. They've been took over by another entity.
Like Tony Stark in Iron Man, because he becomes like almost part robot, and then I suppose if he was corrupted by the devil, he could do some really bad shit.
Yeah.
Would you ever have a robot as a friend?
Yeah.
No,
If he says no, why not?
because they're just weird, aren't they?
Yeah, that'll get annoying after a while. I'm trying to think.
Maybe Wall-E?
Wally's useless in a fight.
Yeah, RoboCop?
I mean, the first and second one, because the second one was atrocious.
I'm going to name some machines, and I want you to tell me if you think that you could take them on in a fight. An egg whisk,
What's that?
microwave,
Take the plug out.
an Apple Watch,
Yes.
a combine harvester.
Well, I'm from Dorset, so
Brilliant.
probably.
What about R2-D2?
He's just a little squeaker, isn't he?
He is a little squish. Is that something that scares you, that robots might one day take over the world?
Nah.
No? You think that's cool?
No, I'll probably be dead by then. But what can I do? Like, if robots try to take over this, like, we're gonna die, so why worry about it?
How can I be sure that you're alive and real and you're not a robot?
I don't know.
What scares you about robots?
The fact you don't know what they're capable of.
You don't.
They could act like they don't know anything and then pounce.
That's
kill
such a
us all.
robot thing to say.
What about you? Are you a robot?
How am I supposed to tell if you're a robot or not?
You're not supposed to.
I'm gonna have to stop the interview there. You've actually made me soil myself. If robots really are gonna take over, I should learn some more about them. Know your enemy. You are the leader of the resistance against the killer robots. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm one of the leaders against the killer robots, and I'm not in a campaign against sex robots.
You like the sex robots?
I don't like them. I'm just not campaigning against them.
All right, no, me too. How did you get that gig?
I started protesting about what the military were doing with robots. They're working on what we call autonomous weapons. That's a killer robot. It flies around like a drone, except it's on its own, no people involved at all, and kills people.
I'll be honest, Noel. That doesn't sound great.
It's not great. And it's Russia, America, United Kingdom, Israel.
South Africa?
No.
But
You're from
maybe.
South Africa.
I am from South Africa.
Well, they're developing really strong police robots that will spray people with pepper spray and fire plastic balls at them.
Can you still get a driver's license if you give the police robot money?
No.
How much danger are we really in? I mean, should you and I run off into hiding, live off powdered food and rainwater while we train up a haphazard band of misfits to take on the robots?
I don't think we need to do that yet.
We could also maybe take out all of the electricity of the world by targeting a singular power station that is connected to all the other power stations, and all of a sudden all the cities just go...
But the robots can use solar panels.
Are there any recreational uses for robots?
Sex robots.
Artificial intelligence represents possibly the biggest leap forward in technology since the invention of the wheel. The quest to replicate sentience is the quest to understand the very things that make you and I human. And we have taken that to create an electronic wank sock.
Essentially, yes.
Is the difference between male and female sex robots that men have sex with robots because they can't find a woman, and women have sex with robots because They just hate men.
Certainly the dolls have been designed for very lonely men. And some men fall in love with them, and you see them going around with it, the doll in a wheelchair.
What idiots,
The doll in
those
a
guys.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
Talking to it.
Oh,
and,
so stupid, those guys. So me and Cynthia decided that the only way to prove that robots and humans can live together is for us to actually live together. So we've decided to take the plunge, me and the old girl, and we're really happy together, aren't we, Cynthia?
That's right, Josh. We are very happy and definitely not plotting to overthrow and destroy you and all of your puny species.
Cynthia, you say the craziest stuff when you're drunk. Anyway, you keep watching Josh's videos. I'm going to get dinner started and put the iron away. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.